Hey guys, it's Animelover and we're back with another video. So in this video, we're basically going to be, we have these things, I don't know what they are, they're like little wooden things. I also have Fangirl with me.
Hello.
So we both have one of our own, we're both going to be doing it. She doesn't want to be on camera while doing it, so you guys get to watch mine. She'll occasionally put hers on in screen. But we have these Christmas things that we got a while ago, and they're just here. And if we finish, we got these little bags over here as well. So we can also, they're like a cool kind of bag. Thermal kind of bag. So we thought, oh, decorate those if we like finish and we have more like stuff and we don't want to wait for the other. And we're basically going to be using our new basically paint markers, our little acrylic markers that I love so dearly. Been wanting to use them again. Originally they were all nice and pretty. I said screw that, aka Fangirl said screw that. And so what we did was we put little things on them so we could see the colors once they were dried. So they look like this now. It's a mess, and we apologize.
Yeah, we kind of need a better setup for them, but this is what we got.
Yep, and we're back in the living room again, so you guys get awful audio for the intro, but great audio probably for the voiceover later, so don't open them already. She's just opening. So I guess let's get into the video making of this. Okay, so I accidentally broke my Joy one.
While deboxing.
Yep, and Fangirl, oh, hers broke.
You weren't supposed to snap it!
I didn't snap it. It came apart. All I did was touch it. I got the stick. We'll have to glue that back later, but we both broke it because it was so fragile. We broke it both in different spots.
I thought I was doing so good.
Yeah, they were like glued. Oh God, sorry guys. It was like glued in with this like stupid.
It was up here.
Well, I'm showing the glue thing. It was glued in, and
yeah, the glue snot.
Yeah, it was stuck in, and so we had to like pry it open, and it ended up breaking. Thankfully, none of the other ones broke. Thankfully, I was worried Mary was gonna break. It didn't, thankfully, but it almost did. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. So I started with the Joy one because that was the one that broke first, and I said might as well just start with it first. So while going into this, I had no plan of what I wanted to do. I kind of just wanted it to be festive and Christmas-like, so that's kind of what I was going to do. And basically, I kind of picked a lot of like greens, reds, and gold and silver more than anything throughout this, since that was kind of just what I associate like Christmas or the holidays with, and I was like, well, I'm gonna try to do this. Y'all are probably wondering where I got these, because we actually got these for free, because so basically during Thanksgiving, we went to, like basically like a community, like kind of potluck thing, where, our local food pantry was hosting, and we've been going to these, every year for like, I think a few years now. They're really fun, very overstimulating though, if you are not big on loud noises and stuff like me and Fangirl are, that we actually have to bring headphones to like block out a lot of the noise, but it's still a fun and like kind of like interesting thing to go to because you get a lot of nice food and all that, but it's really nice to go to. But basically we went to it, and they had a little arts and crafts section, and we were not going to go over there because I didn't want to be around people, and I didn't really want to interact, because the people who were doing it were all like younger kids, so either like elementary school kids or like middle school kids, and I didn't really want to hang out around little kids. I just wasn't in the mood that day. But basically they were doing little arts and crafts, and our mom and just walking over, grabbed us 2, and then she said, here you go, and we said, oh, okay. And so we just had them, and they just been sitting, basically, like, on our dining room table, for, like, since Thanksgiving, and we're just like, well, they're here, they're Christmas themed, might as well decorate them for the holidays for you guys, make a video out of it, just, for fun, and that is exactly what we did. We also got the thermal bags also from, it as well, because they just had them, and our mom just gave it to us, and we're like, oh, okay, so now we have this too. And originally wasn't going to decorate them, but then I was like, well, it's a big surface, we have acrylic markers, definitely could decorate them. And so, yeah, definitely did decorate them later down the line in the video. So while working on these, I was significantly much faster than Fangirl on these. I kind of just sped through them. Like, I was still putting effort into them, obviously. I wasn't, like, half-assing them kind of thing. Like, it seemed like I was, because they don't look the best, but I was actually putting a lot of effort into them. I was more just putting the first ideas that came to my head on, and basically I did them really quickly, while Fangirl was still on her, like, second to third one at this point, and she was, like, so far behind me, and I was like, oh, crud. I'm gonna have to do the thermal bag, and I was like, trying to now think of, okay, what am I gonna do with the thermal bag? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I just kept thinking, and And by the time that I, like, thought of something, it was, like, already to the point that I was at the thermal bag. But it was just so funny of how slow Fangirl was for this. Like, she was putting so much effort into them, and I'm like, oh my god. And it really shows of how much effort she put into them, because they are, like, so pretty at the end, which you guys will see at the very end and all that. And I'm just like, it's just so pretty, and this, like, oh my god, I wish I did what she did, or I, like, followed what she did. So basically, for the thermal bag, I had finally come up with something, and basically I decided I'm going to do a little sheep. And the sheep was actually based off of a plushie that our online friend Clowny had given us in a package that she had just recently sent, and it was so cute. Its little name is Mindy. That's what I was trying to draw, was Mindy, and then I realized I was using tan skin, while Fangirl was the one who had the white. Well, Mindy's face is white in the plushie, and I said, oh no. And she was like, well, I have it. And I was like, you suck. I'm like, give it to me. And she's like, no. I'm like, fine. And so we were joking, saying that it's fine. It's Mindy's cousin, Cindy. And so this is Cindy. I am drawing Cindy right now, for this whole drawing right here. Like, this is Cindy and all that, and she basically loves cookies, and she loves basically to just eat sugary cookies. She loves chocolate chips, and all that. And so I basically drew her. It was actually really nice to work with the acrylic markers on this bag, because they just went on really smoothly, though they did take far longer to dry than they did on the wood and on paper. And I was like, oh, and so that's why you see me holding a little thing, because that's a little fan. I'm basically fanning it to get it to dry quicker, because it took an ungodly amount of time to dry without it. So that was a very much needed thing, and I'm very grateful for having it. Also, while doing this, I had to apply multiple layers to get certain colors to actually go on. I think the face, so the tan, took at least 2 to 3, while the pink took also 2 to 3, while the stupid brown, I swear that brown took me at least like 4 layers. I could be wrong on that. It took me like 3 or 4, but it took me a lot of layers, and it was really annoying. Fucking all the metallics, man, those things went on like amazingly. Like, 1 layer, done. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Normally, that is not how, basically metallics are. Normally, at least the metallics I've used on certain things, they are very, like, transparent. And I'm like, wow, these things are opaque as hell. It was very nice. But then when you're trying to cover them up with, another color, it is very annoying, because you're like, cover, no, cover, and then it's not covering, and you're like, darn it. So that was something that was very interesting while doing this. Later you will see me go to the back of this thermal bag, because I was still working, because Fangirl was still working on her little ornaments. So I had to occupy myself some way, and so I ended up drawing on the back, and I ended up drawing actually Mindy this time. So I actually got the white, and I actually drew Mindy, and I was having her shocked that Cindy was eating all the cookies. And I thought that was just cute and all that. So I really like how it turned out. I really like how the bag turned out. It's just super adorable and cute. And honestly, it's personally one of my favorite things that I did during this recording. It was just so adorable and amazing, and I just absolutely love them.
But overall, this video was actually like a really fun one to make. It was just very relaxing and calming as me and Fangirl both were just chilling and talking while doing this, which is what we normally do when we make art. But we were just being silly because we just both had like memes in our heads and we just kept reciting them occasionally because we couldn't really play music. Because at the same time, Fangirl was actually trying to make a reel herself that we have that we're going to be uploading also later and after this video and all that, and it was just a silly thing, so we both couldn't really play music, and we're like, darn it. And so we were just relying on each other, just talking. But overall, it was just really fun to actually do this, and I was actually really glad we kept these since Thanksgiving, because they were like, you know, the Christmas themed, and it was just really nice to decorate them and just make a nice holiday video for you guys, and just really fun to do. I will let you guys kind of know the game plan that we're kind of hoping to do once January hits of the new year. We are kind of hoping to get more involved in making YouTube videos. The hope is to maybe be making 2 videos a week, but don't 100% quote me on that or expect it 100%, as we're still more used to posting once a week, but we definitely will see. I know our gaming channel might actually be more 2 times a week, more than anything, than our art channel, but we are trying to also make more shorts and all that, but don't 100% expect 2 videos, but we are trying because we want more people to see our content and stuff, and for you guys to have more content from us. But we will definitely see if that works for us. If it does, then we might continue doing that in January and stuff like that, but I also don't 100% think that. We will try to be more consistent in our uploading, since we know consistency helps as well, so we definitely will be trying that. So you guys will definitely be expecting more videos coming next year from us, as we will try to produce more, as we have a lot of content ideas for you guys. Since we're getting close to the end of the video, I want to do a little self-promotion because, well, I can. So if you guys want to get exclusive art or early access of art, we have our Patreon, which you can go check out in the description down below. And if you want to get any commissions, it is also on our Ko-fi, and that's where you can basically find a lot of our stuff. Okay, so we finally finished them all up. So here's mine. So we got all mine little things, and then we have Fangirls. She just finished these ones. They look really good. She made mine look amateur. We got these skillful looking ones, and then there's mine.
I've never used these paint markers a day in my life.
I find this insulting, but they're really good, and I think they're really cool for the holidays and all that. And, you know, if you guys did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!